Hey folks, it's me Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having IronMaster Hazy IPA, brought to you by the Fair Winds, can you see that? Brewing Company out of Lorton, Virginia. This is 6% alcohol by volume, and it is a hazy IPA and 12 IBUs. Now that sounds low, but it being a hazy IPA, I can imagine a bitter finish. So let's crack this one open, folks. I don't know much about this company. I just saw this in a Total Wine, a new one that I usually don't go to. And as you can see, it is full of head with a moderate pour there. Thick, foamy white head, and I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for it to settle. It's kind of breaking up a little bit. There's holes, little holes in the side. Can you see that? You can see the color, a very hazy, yellowish color, very cloudy. The can doesn't say much on it except Save RCs with the little like recycling logo on it. So I'm assuming they just want you to recycle this. And since it's called Fair Winds, and the can looks like it's like on a boat or something, the scenery from a boat, I guess it has to do with something nautical in nature, which is kind of interesting since Lorton, Virginia is nowhere near water. Fairwindsbrewing.com is the website of the company right here. Can you see that? And this says run to the hills. Run to the hills. I don't know what that means, but I picked this out because of the font. That IronMaster Hazy IPA is written in a font that makes me think of Iron Maiden, the rock band, y'all. And I think they did that intentionally. Let's take a sip. Well, let's take a smell first. IPA. Yes, IPA right off the top. I smell that hoppiness that comes from IPAs. The citrus that you smell with IPAs. Lemony and orange right off the jump. And you can see what the head looks like now. Still kind of foamy. Interesting head. Kind of foamy. Let's take a sip. Prost, my friends. Medium body, long, bitter front end, and bitter back end. So it's like your typical IPA. I would actually call this a double IPA based upon its bitterness taste. It's interesting, like I said, it says 12 IBUs on the can, but you know how these IPAs can be. They can be pretty bitter. And so this 12 IBU is not reflective of its actual taste. It tastes much more bitter than what you would expect from 12 IBUs. But it happens that way, folks, sometimes with beer. Now, how would I rate this? Drinkability? I give it a thumbs up. If you've watched my videos before, you know I'm not an IPA guy, but I will try them from time to time. And this is a typical IPA. It does have a little bit of flavor, a little bit of that citrus flavor. It's bitter though, as IPAs can be, and I'm not exactly a bitter beer guy, but if you are, I think you would like this. So check them out, y'all. If you're ever in Virginia or the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and you see this particular brand, it's not bad. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I don't think it was much. I think it was probably $1.99 or $2.29 for this one can. The 6-pack probably cost you about Probably $8-9, but I can't remember. So it's relatively cheap, and it's a decent beer. Hoppy, bitter, and a little bit of fruit juiciness in the form of like orange, I think. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you later.